class of 16, we turn our eyes to you. And to remind you where we left off, it was somewhere around the JK car show. There was one particular design element that some JKers included in their dream car that I wanted to bring up now, and that is, not surprisingly, they invented cars that could fly. As you take your next step beyond Meadowbrook, this felt like a particularly important design component for all of you. Not only because it is an innovation that has been a long time coming, with traffic at an all-time high. I can't tell you the number of times my colleagues and I have wished for the up and over driving strategy, but because it speaks to a particular mindset that you, as the 8th grade leaders of this school, have always had. The ability to dream big and to inspire others. And as far as your teachers or parents are concerned, particularly after seeing pictures from your zip lining in Costa Rica, there is no doubt in our minds that you all can fly. Consider this. When many of you arrived in junior K, you completed your first year at Meadowbrook with a mighty hole in the ground that would come to be known as the McDowell Center. In that way, then, you were both the first to know our campus as it is constructed today, and will be the last to know it as it once was, before the architects and bulldozers make their way with it. Class of 2016, bookends of construction. But know this, your dreams and your achievements as a class are what have filled this place in your time here with kindness, with innovation, with excellence. And it is your legacy that will scaffold the Meadowbrook of tomorrow as your shadow extends into the new learning commons, innovation space, and appropriately into a lower school building that feels profoundly your mark of leadership for our younger students. However, don't let this most recent appearance of front-end loaders or bulldozers fool you. For as long as you have been at Meadowbrook, you have been under construction. Even as you took that walk of honor this morning, each separate clap from a younger student or teacher or parent in this community was building something in you. A newfound confidence, a reminder that the world beyond these doors has simply been waiting for you to change it for the better. Under construction to the very end, designed to fly. So now comes that moment when you get to pause and think back. How have you been built? What were the various stages of your construction? What were those foundational moments throughout your time here that changed who you were for the better? All of you have had them, and all of you are worthy of recognition on this most special day. Congratulations to each and every one of you for all that you have built during your time at Meadowbrook. And one more thing. Just as the construction of new space never stops, neither does the construction of you. We are all under construction, all the time. So, let the values that Meadowbrook has instilled in you be your blueprint, and build away. Congratulations to the entire class of 2016. Constructed of yourself, consider then how difficult a job it is as a faculty to find within a graduating class full of worthy recipients those students who have not only succeeded in the highest levels of their given discipline, but have brought with that achievement a distinguishing passion, dedication, and love for their work. The Meadowbrook School Awards are given each year to a select number of students, chosen by the faculty as those who have not only met Meadowbrook's standard of excellence, but have succeeded in redefining that excellence for future Meadowbrook students, one that they may strive to meet. The first of these awards, the Marion Taft Taylor Award in Mathematics, will be presented by Mr. Canfield to Aditya Salagrama.
The Marion Taft Taylor Mathematics Award is awarded to Aditya Salagrama. The Marion Taft Taylor Mathematics Award is presented to Aditya Salagrama for his joyful exploration of mathematics in the classroom and beyond. A student who combines extraordinary ability with genuine passion for discovery, Aditya's pursuit of numerous enrichment topics took his work with algebraic proofs to levels rarely seen at Meadowbrook. Aditya is also an accomplished computer scientist able to build complex programs to run websites, encrypt communications, and even order pizza with a single command. Most importantly, Aditya uses his talents for the greater good. He excelled as a leader of Meadowbrook's math teams, always willing to help other students. His warm heart and his selfless work ethic brought internet access in Costa Rica to an Indigenous Breery Primary School during our community engagement activities and improved many of the computers used by the children in the transition home. And he consistently stops whatever he is doing to help others, thus improving the lives of everyone around him, both within the Meadowbrook community and beyond. Congratulations.
I'd like to invite up Mr. John Boger to present the M. Elizabeth Minor History Award to Adam Dostie.
The M. Elizabeth Minor History Award is awarded to Adam John Dostie. The M. Elizabeth Minor History Award is presented to Adam John Dostie for his unrelenting desire to understand the human condition. Adam has a talent for viewing historical events through multiple lenses and synthesizing evidence to support his sophisticated and complex thinking. With a firm grasp of political ideologies and historical themes rarely seen in a student his age, Adam continually challenges himself to explore the nuanced nature of history. Adam also maturely embraces that his own perspective on the world and its history is still developing and passionately engages in all debates with both his fellow students and members of the faculty to further enrich his understanding. As a flexible thinker, Adam thoughtfully listens, and if the argument is strong enough, alters his hypothesis as he is introduced to new evidence and ideas. Adam graduates from Meadowbrook as a true historian, ready to engage in the dialogue that meets at the crossroads of the past, present, and future. Congratulations.
I'd like to invite up Ms. Hu to present the Foreign Language Award to Ethan Furdak.
Ethan Furdak is awarded the Foreign Language Award for his strong and clear passion for the Chinese language, culture, and history. It is a passion that extends well beyond the Mandarin classroom, where Ethan makes every effort to immerse himself into Chinese culture, either by watching Chinese movies and documentaries, reading Chinese books and magazines, or applying the cooking techniques he has obtained from Chinese cooking class to his own kitchen. A true linguist in every possible way, Ethan also appreciates the differences among all the foreign languages while managing to find the common ground between them. In each of his 3 years as Mandarin student at Meadowbrook, Ethan has been awarded 3 gold medals for outstanding performance on the International Youth Chinese Test. With his first trip to China scheduled for this summer for Meadowbrook, I am sure his love for the country and its language will only improve just as it has throughout his time at Meadowbrook.
I'd like to bring up Mr. Vassallo to present the Margaret H. Hahn Visual Art Award to Nikki Smith.
The Margaret Hahn Visual Arts Award is awarded to Nicole Elise Smith, a superbly talented artist who has an intuitive artistic sense that drives her creative work. Nikki has consistently produced extraordinary works of art throughout her middle school years. To look closely through her eyes, one can see the way life inspires her. A gently winding path weaving its way toward a garden gate. A weathered pier leading to the ocean on a stormy day, or an extraordinary design for a formal dress adorned with hundreds of tiny beads. Nikki creates her images with both great detail and a painterly touch. She knows when to stop, when it's just right, when the wonderful vision she has produced before our eyes matches the brilliance of the one in her imagination. Her impressions dance on the painted canvases as shape, line, texture, and color work in harmony to create the illusion of visual depth and space. Nikki works from the heart, and her paintings and designs have been a pleasure to behold as she brings them to life. Congratulations, Nikki.
I'd like to invite up Ms. Chandler Ward and Ms. Rapsia, who will present the Mary Grace Wyman Memorial Performing Arts Award to Haley Brown.
The Mary Grace Wyman Memorial Performing Arts Award is presented to Haley Elizabeth Brown for her creativity, musicianship, composing, and love of the stage. Whether at coffee house or as an artist in residence, rock band member, or a cappella performer, Haley has the innate ability to enter a room, sit at the piano, and start playing a familiar tune, bringing people together from all corners to share in song.
In Costa Rica, Haley brought her love of music to everyone she encountered as she sang and played her guitar, fostering joy and engagement with members of the community. She is a master when collaborating with others, always encouraging, looking to achieve a blended, beautiful sound. Haley's composing talents were recently highlighted in the performance of The Music Man, where 3 of Haley's original pieces were incorporated to the score, adding incredible depth to the show's tenor. May your beautiful lyrics and melodies bring harmony to others as you continue along life's journey.
I'd like to invite up Mr. Gavalleri to present the Athletic Award to Henry Fahn.
The Athletic Award is awarded to Henry David Fine. The Athletic Award is presented to Henry David Fine for his impressive athletic abilities, his exemplary sportsmanship, and his quiet and consistent leadership in and out of the sports arena. In his time at Meadowbrook, Henry has used the playing fields as an opportunity to grow, not only as an athlete, but also as a person. And in doing so, has been a role model who encompasses everything that we espouse of a Meadowbrook student athlete. Henry was a 2-season captain and an integral part of his team's successes. An unflappable leader, Henry took to the pitch, hardwood, or playing field, giving everything he had for his team to confidently play to their fullest potential. He will be remembered for his consistent, calm, passionate demeanor and always playing the game the right way, respecting his opponents, his teammates, and the Meadowbrook M on his uniform.
like to bring back Mr. Canfield, who will present the Citizenship Award to Jack Green.
The Citizenship Award is awarded to Jack Peter Green. The Citizenship Award is presented to Jack Peter Green, who has embodied citizenship at Meadowbrook from kindergarten days on the playground through his middle school travels to Costa Rica. Universally appreciated, Jack's helpful nature is transcendent. Teachers from when he was young smile with warm memories of his many acts of kindness. Classmates admire the meaningful connections he makes with others in best buddies. Middle school teachers appreciate how readily he lends a hand. Parents across the grades witness his environmental stewardship when a sign reminds them to reduce automobile emissions. And leaders in Costa Rica who have worked with Meadowbrook students for a decade nicknamed him Super Jack because of his tireless efforts to help others and his ability to solve any problem. Jack Green is a 21st century leader. He leads by example, modeling exemplary personal choices, as well as consistently interacting with others in kind, respectful, and inclusive ways. He leads by taking action, from speaking in support of what is right to organizing events. He leads by showing heart, acting for the good of other human beings and the environment, with earnest motivation to make the world a better place. A place that's more loving, more safe, and definitely more green. Congratulations.
Jack, Mr. Canfield's been sitting on that joke for 10 years. It is my pleasure to bring back Ms. Riegelhaupt, who will present the Barbara T. Vincent Scholar Award to Dan Hillary.
Let me calm down a minute, right? Okay. The Barbara T. Vincent Scholar Award is awarded to Daniel Greg Hillary. I'm going to start over. Okay. The Barbara T. Vincent Scholar Award is awarded to Daniel Greg Hillary for his exemplary transcript and enviable commitment to learning. In all his endeavors, Dan immerses himself wholeheartedly, be it learning a second language, mastering geometric proofs, or crafting a boat. There has been no limit to what he has been able to achieve through undeniable intelligence and a certain grit that is impossible to teach. Truly, any limit that the future may present to us appears instead to Dan as an opportunity to problem solve and dive right in. It is hard to put into words the innate drive that has propelled Dan to these next level accomplishments. His devotion to all things Meadowbrook, coupled with his undeniable intelligence, curiosity, and work ethic, has left a mark on our community, and we are certain that Dan will build an equally impressive curriculum vitae wherever he goes, not only via immaculate scholarship, but with the true kindness and good humor that he bestows on those fortunate to know him.
It is my great honor to present the Barbara T. Vincent Scholar Award to Sophia Augusta Lachnauer. The Barbara T. Vincent Scholar Award is presented to Sophia Augusta Lackenauer. Some believe there is nothing one man or one woman can do against the enormous array of the world's ills, against misery, against ignorance, or injustice and violence. Yet many of the world's great movements of thought and action have flowed from the work of a single person. When John F. Kennedy said these words, he may not have had Sophie Lackenauer in mind. But after a Meadowbrook career that has featured success after success, a deep literary engagement, the fascinated study of a new scientific principle, a methodically deconstructed geometric proof, or a Spanish poem tumbling from the page, there is no doubt that Sophie is ready to take on the world with the confidence and the ability of a genuine scholar. A young person guided by the balance of thought and action, Sophie has constructed a flawless transcript, has engaged deeply in Meadowbrook's most challenging curriculum, and has, all the while, preserved the joy of childhood along the way. Congratulations, Sophie. I'd like to welcome back Mr. Boger, who will present the Faculty Award to Olivia Patz.
The Faculty Award is presented to Olivia Grace Patz for exemplary citizenship and hard work during her distinguished career at Meadowbrook. As a well-respected sports captain and head tour guide, Olivia has carried herself with grace and poise, all the while espousing Meadowbrook's core values and making her the quintessential Meadowbrook ambassador. Day in and day out, Olivia has been a role model and leader for the community through her warmth, compassion, and selflessness. Nowhere does Olivia's light shine more brightly than when she is with younger students, providing hugs, words of encouragement, and smiles. And the mark she leaves is felt everywhere, on our fields, in our classrooms, and through our hallways. Always willing to lend a helping hand or guide a prospective family through the school she loves, Olivia has devoted her time and shared of herself. Olivia's imprint here is deep and lasting one. Meadowbrook blue, through and through.
I'd like to invite up Mr. Hamilton to present the Faculty Award to E.J. Smither.
The Faculty Award is awarded to Ernest John Smither IV. The Faculty Award is presented to Ernest John Smither IV in his celebration of the importance of our recognition of honesty in our emotions and motivations. Chief Justice Thurgood Marshall once asked the question, "What is the quality of your intent?" "When we intend to do good, we do," he stated. "When we intend to do harm, it happens." What each of us must come to realize is that our intent always comes through. With certainty, EJ's intent has come through in the most positive of ways, with his tenure at Meadowbrook indelibly stamped by a warmth, empathy, and a mindful approach to his leadership that extends well beyond his years. Thoughtful in his risk-taking, grounded in his intellect, and unquestionably loving in his actions as a student, athlete, and friend, the purity of EJ's intent is abundantly evident in the legacy he leaves in his wake.
The Headmasters Award is awarded to Suwon Lee. The Headmasters Award is presented to Soo-Won Lee. In just 3 years, Soo-Won extended herself and her joyful spirit into all aspects of life at Meadowbrook. Soo-Won Lee is a young leader of extraordinary promise, with a genuine joy for learning as a perennial motivation for her hard work. Soo-Won's academic transcript is exemplary. Her teachers describe her as mature, creative, monumentally talented in all arenas, from Latin to geometry. Challenged to name a particular academic strength, Soo-Won excels in all that she does because she insists on leading by example. For her, leadership is a matter of the head and the heart. Her best buddies advisors describe her presidency as extraordinary, both in its organization and in its compassion. She has delighted us with amazing works of art that are beautifully crafted and sophisticated in subject. On stage, her voice and grace have lulled us into different worlds. Always inclusive and empathic, Soo-Won challenges us to stand by our words. Always in the most thoughtful, diplomatic, and yet decisive of ways. Soo-Won's intellect has humbled us. Her fortitude has impressed us. Her courage has motivated us. Her kindness has inspired us. Soo-Won's years of leadership and scholarship at Meadowbrook foreshadows her great potential, and it is my honor and privilege to present the Headmasters Award to Soo-Won